Hello and welcome back to Off-Brand Culture for our next episode of Respawn SMP. In today's episode, I joined about 2 hours into the live stream, so some stuff had been going on before I got there. To see the full VOD, go check out Respawn on Twitch. But for the bit that I was there, we had some interesting conversations. Which involved chatting about community, which was a bit more of a serious one, but also chatting about birds, courtesy of James's weird conversation topics. So, if I, with one egg, manage to get a chicken, you need to like and subscribe. Oh. But otherwise, let's go to the highlights of the stream.
Right, I'm making a armadillo farm today. That is the next part.
Nice, we're 2 hours in and he's letting us know what his plans are.
He started the farm.
You say that like I haven't been doing that this whole.
It took you a while, bro. It took you a while, but I'm glad you're there.
Oh man.
I mean, the thing that I
You are
find
tiresome.
funny is I need to go get iron, and you're making an armadillo farm. Like the
Oh, I have 9 diamonds to my name. I just want an armadillo farm.
Fair. Because I was thinking, I'm so early game in comparison.
Nah, Jared is
Jared's
had 50 blocks in 2 hours.
Jared is early game, don't you worry.
Don't
You're
worry,
not
Jared's
alone.
died 9 times and moved his bed this entire.
That sounds about right for us
Shoot,
off-brand
Been a rough
culture lot.
stream.
You guys are setting expectations high for your gameplay
Yeah.
so far.
Ow!
Alright, I respect it.
There is good reason why we have the gravestone add-on on our server.
See you in the next episode. Okay, that was embarrassing. See you in the next episode. I'm so bad at this game.
Mm-hmm.
It's
No,
not just...
I've done a lot of planning. Like I feel like before episodes or before streams and like off camera. So like I've not obviously made any progress, but I at least know what I want to do when I come on stream, which
Yeah.
helps, I think.
I feel like when you're streaming, it is very helpful to know what you plan to do.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I know when I go into live streams without a plan, that it very quickly becomes things like a really boring things like me just sorting out my
Yeah.
chest monsters and stuff like that. It's like, this isn't really great footage for anyone.
Hey, but maybe there's a person that likes that kind of thing, you know, that enjoys that kind of content.
When you stream, you gotta stream everything, there, can't you? Don't you? You know, you gotta.
That's the hard. That's the thing, isn't it? Is you kind of.
You don't want to do lots of stuff off stream because, like.
Well, hence
people
why I
wanna see what's
haven't.
going on.
Because
But also at the same time,
want to.
there are things. Yeah. There are things that you're like. To be honest with you, this could just be done off stream, but you don't because.
Right, guys, I want to ask, since we've got y'all here, I wanted to talk about today the importance of community and really just getting together with other Christians. I think it's important for us to always like so this is not to say that going to church and being like doing stuff with other people is what saves you, because it's not, but I do think it's an important part of our walk, and I think spending time with others, like-minded Christians, can really be a massive thing that can help us grow. And obviously we read about when two or more gathered that I'm there with them kind of thing. So What's your guys' takes on it on that? Because I mean, for me, obviously we're here, right, as Respawn to be a space, and you guys with off-brand culture will be in a similar boat, I'm sure. But like, we're here to be a space for those that do spend their time online, and we're happy to do that. But we're not here to replace real, like, in like real life community and connection. But what's your guys like feelings on that, or how would you put to someone the importance of that?
Oh, that was a good question.
Yeah, so it is important, like hanging out with people in real life. You know, even though it feels like the online digital world can be a replacement for that, you're not physically spending time with the people that you're hanging out with, and yeah, I feel like that comes into an issue at a certain point, doesn't it? You start to crave it and miss it, and yeah, imbalance.
I don't want to. This isn't. I'm not. Me saying this isn't like try to put God or the Holy Spirit in a box, but I do think that like real like moments where like you're just like you experience like that Holy Spirit, like God's presence. I feel like it can be easier, or not easier, but I think oftentimes for me those times happen when I'm just in like community with like loads like people worshiping and praising, and I just feel like that environment, that feeling is like something that's very unique, and is hard sometimes to get. I can imagine that being a little bit hard to happen to experience online. Not saying it's not possible, because God can move in many ways, but I just feel like there's something really important about getting together.
I think
and
one of the things for me, just to bring it back to a quite real example, so me and my now husband, we got married in October. When we were going out, we spent a lot of time doing long distance. We were dating during COVID-19 and the pandemic, which is actually how I got into playing Minecraft, was because we couldn't do date in person. So it's like, well, why don't you teach me one of your favourite games like Minecraft? And it was lovely spending time together online, but it was nowhere near as good as when we actually could be together in person. It's just not the same. And community is an important thing to have in lots of different ways. It is important to have the ability. We have such a privilege nowadays that we can text, call, FaceTime, iMessenger, whatever app you use, Discord, that we get to message people who we are close to. But the reality is, if you have any sort of online friendship that you then get to see them online, it is so special when you see them face to face. And it's like that with anything, but it's also like that with church. I know that I've had many times where there's been things that I've been worried about or scared about, and I've texted my mum to let her know about it, and she sent me a reply saying, I'm praying for you, I hope it goes well, love you. But it's not the same as when we're together and she gives me a cuddle and we pray about it together. So I really see the value in the both and the online spaces definitely can't replace the in-person stuff.
No, I agree. That's a really good example as well. Yeah, for sure. I do just think it's hard. Yeah, it is maybe hard to understand, especially for some younger people who spend a lot of their time online, and like that's like for them where they find their community. Because I remember at one point in my childhood, I was kind of in that place where that really all of my my interaction was through online stuff. Like I was very much an someone that was online very frequently. But there's just nothing nothing that compares. And trying to remember if Scripture says anything. I mean, I know it does have a few verses. Obviously, the one I mentioned a little bit earlier. But I'm trying to think if there's anything else that really kind of captures that idea of like getting
Which one
together
did you
in
share
person.
earlier?
Well, just the one I was saying about like when two or more are gathered in my presence, I'm there with them. Like like Jesus or God tells us that he's with us when we gather together.
Yeah, I think
Specifically that's talking about prayer, but like still, that's.
Oh yeah, another one that comes to my mind is in the book of Acts in chapters 2. So it is Acts. It's short for Acts of the Apostles. So you've got the Gospels, which are all about Jesus, what Jesus did while he was walking around, talking, having fish on the beach, and all that kind of stuff. How he died on the cross and came back alive again. And then Acts is the, well, what happened next bit of the Bible, where it talks about Jesus, the people who were Jesus' disciples, who followed him, what happened to them next. And you get to see the early church. And towards the end of the second chapter in Acts, you have this picture of what the church looked like, what Jesus' followers looked like. And it talks about how they met together in each other's homes, how they broke bread together, how they prayed together, how they went to the temple to worship together, and how they sold whatever they could to give to those who had need, that none of them were left without in their community. And it is such a beautiful picture of how churches should look, and it's such a beautiful thing that is, fancy word, the kingdom of God. That's what it looks like to be part of God's family. It looks like that community. It looks like being together, eating together, praying together, worshipping together, doing life together. And that is I find a really beautiful example of doing life together as Christians.
Yeah, no, that's thank you for sharing that. That was definitely, I knew there was definitely more than what I'd shared. That's good. Anyone else have any thoughts on that?
Yeah,
It's
I think
okay.
I think especially when you're a young person, it's hard. Maybe this is more of a question than a statement. It can be tricky just because you're kind of in school, you're around the same sorts of people, and it's hard when you don't have. What am I trying to say? It's easier in online spaces sometimes to find community that's like you. And I think that's a great thing about online, because you can, same interests, gaming, stuff like that, more niche things. Which, partially is maybe if you guys have any ideas or suggestions for like a young person that is struggling to find people in real life that they can be friends with, whether in school or their neighborhood or whatever. But also I think it's great to have people that are different than you, which is sometimes hard to appreciate. But then I think as I've gotten older, I'm like, some of my best friends are like the total opposite of me, and just like I'm quiet and introverted, and if all of my friends were like that, I wouldn't do anything. I would just be like hanging out. But so many of my great friends like push me to do stuff I would never think of doing myself, or to try new things. So that's like a really cool part of community that isn't just online, because it's easier to find people that aren't like you. But I actually do have to leave in a couple minutes. But I do, that kind of challenge of, especially as a young person, finding a community and friendship when, you have the pool of kids in your school, and it's like, well, none of these are, like me or as cool as the people that hang out with online.
That's a good question, though. Well, I'm curious, actually, James. I'm not trying to pick on you here, but I feel like you might have a good answer to that, just because of the nature of your work. I could be wrong, and I could be throwing you under the bus, in which case I'm sorry. But...
Go on. Sorry. I was listening, but what questions were we answer?
the question on like how does a young person, because obviously
meet new
there is-
people.
you like with like similar interests and like because obviously it can be easier online. I mean, I think that's a good point. I think it is easier to find similar people that like the same things as you or same hobbies, same interests online as opposed to.
We've also got to be careful with online. So yeah, absolutely. So yes, it is easier to find people because obviously you load up a game of Bed Wars on Minecraft or a game of Fortnite, and there's at least 16 to 100 other people in that space all at the same time who clearly have the same interest as you because they're also there. Sorry. We have got to be careful though because there are people who are completely different to us, and we need to be careful about who we're meeting and interacting with on the internet as well. So, there is the other side of we just got to be keep our wits about us and be wise about the people we meet online too. So yeah, moving on from there. Meeting people in real life is really hard. Like, I'm not gonna say like it's really easy. There's hundreds of people everywhere because it's sometimes really hard to kind of even just to say the first sentence we need to say to someone, like a big thing, and breaking that ice can be really, really tricky. I would say that one thing that part of my job is I'm what's called a youth worker, and I host a youth club in a local church near the village that I live in. And I know lots of young people who have come there looking for someone to meet and be friends with, and have used that space as somewhere that they can meet new people. And that is a really great space for meeting new people because usually at these youth clubs that you may know of one near you, or may have to go looking for one. Usually in these youth clubs, there's youth workers there who are there to look after you, who are there to be safe. So, actually, like my biggest advice, my first thing would do is to look for possibly there to be a local youth group, a local
Yes,
in a church or something like that. And it's a good place to start with meeting new people. But yeah, like actually meeting new people and getting to know them. Well, it's all about just asking the questions and just finding things out about them. Like most people are happy to talk about their families and things like that. So yeah. So to answer your question.
Yes, I think so. Jared, are you happy with that answer?
Yeah.
Cool.
What would happen if we just went, no, we're not?
Yeah, I was about to say that, but no, that was great.
Does anyone have a good cave system that goes to deep slate then? Because I really need some deep slate.
I'm literally just starting a mine. I'm currently at Y63.
There is a hole straight to deep slate in my base. If you want, it goes straight down, staircase down. Let me show you.
Oh, I'm down the staircase, bro.
You found it. All right, come.
Yes, found deep slate. Do you mind if I just dig some of it out?
No. No. Go for it.
Even if you said you weren't, I would have done that.
If you find a diamond, though, it's my diamond in your land.
Are you sure?
I'm super sure.
So, like, how are you supposed to know if I was to find a diamond, hypothetically speaking?
Because he can watch your stream.
In front of me.
What'd you say?
Your stream's open in front of me.
Right.
Did you forget that we can see exactly what you do on the internet right now?
So literally the second you said that, I just started mining randomly and within 2 blocks found diamonds.
Right.
I'm just going to cover them up. I'm going to make sure you don't find them, bro.
I've screenshotted your calls. It's all good.
Nah, you haven't.
You can look back in the VOD.
It's fine. Chat's on my side. They'll snitch on you if they catch you. 2 diamonds.
Where?
2 whole diamonds in my.
Where? Where do you mine them?
My cave.
It's actually bad how little coal I've been finding. It's actually kind of annoying me. Like, I need coal and I'm not
Are
finding
you digging all
any.
my iron as well?
Oh, bro. I'm on one level. Okay, you'll live. This guy's so
Bro.
greedy, man.
Bro, it's my mine.
You know what?
All my stuff that I could be fortuning right now, but I don't
Oh,
have fortune
imagine
points.
all the stuff you can be fortuning without your fortune. Just remember who built that nether highway that let you get those armadillos in the first place.
Just remember who upgraded to another highway so you can use it more in future.
Yeah, you're talking a load of rubbish, mate. A load of rubbish.
7 diamonds.
Bro, what are you talking about, bro? Get off my stream, you little stream sniper. Bro,
Bro,
get off my stream.
I'm never gonna be able to mine a single diamond ever again because you're gonna mine them all.
What, 7 diamonds, bro? Trust me, that's the last time I come down to your mine. Oh, copper.
Look, even chat agrees with me.
I think anyone is agreeing with you. Chat literally said it was a diamond check texture pack. Though that's actually lapis.
Nah,
it's
that's
just to give.
Josh. And
It's so I get
Josh
the
has,
dopamine rush.
Josh just let us all down by.
Nah. It's just so I
let
get
us
the
all-
dopamine rush of like getting diamonds whenever I find lapis. Just
Oh,
makes
so
me
you can
feel
just drop off all the
Yep.
drop off all my diamonds that you stole out of my mine.
No one can see Asia. It's okay. My wife came in the room and she's trying to get into the wardrobe. She's worried that people can see her.
Could you tell her that you're a diamond thief?
Face reveal. Huh? No,
You need to tell her-
because I'm not. What? No, I'm joking. They're calling me a diamond thief, whatever that means.
You know
I
that
wonder
ring?
what that could mean.
You know that ring she's wearing? You know, do you steal those diamonds too?
Yeah, it's not diamond, unfortunately. It's not diamond.
Oh, yeah.
It's amethyst.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, I didn't steal them. I bought them. Cold hard cash.
Well, we know it wasn't diamond because you didn't steal it.
That's really funny, guys. That's really funny.
Thief. Running
He's
through the
not talking
nether.
about sweeties.
No, I'm gonna come up with another verse of this song.
He's got up.
There are parts of the bridge which are open and wide. There are parts of the bridge which are inside. Da-da, Who needs sing mode when you've just got natural talent?
There's no point redeeming sing mode. It's a waste of points because people just sing without it. You're ruining the economy right now, bro. The respawn points economy.
If you could be a bird, would you rather be...
If I could be a what, sorry?
If you had to be a bird, would you rather be a penguin, an emu, or a canary?
I feel like an emu.
Okay.
Like they just do more, I feel like.
They don't fly.
They're fast though. Neither do penguins.
Yeah, well, penguins swim fast, don't they?
I mean, sure. Yeah.
But like, obviously, a canary flies. So, what would you prefer? Would you prefer to swim fast, run fast, or fly fast?
They what? Run fast. No, well, so no, maybe a canary. I don't know. You're asking me hard questions here, bro. Ask someone else.
Lauren,
Oh no.
would you rather eat a bar of chocolate or eat 2 bars of chocolate?
Ooh. What chocolate?
Whisper.
Like all the chocolate in the world, and your go-to chocolate was a Whisper bar.
Yeah. Yeah, what's your go-to chocolate if not a Whisper bar?
I mean, I like a Whisper bar.
Yeah,
It just wasn't the first chocolate I expected to come out your mouth.
A whisper is just a version of Cadbury, though. It's like a Cadbury with a different texture to it.
Yeah, but it's like it's like possibly the best Cadbury and chocolate bar that you could possibly money could buy.
Okay, buddy.
What
telling
chocolate bar
yourself
would you
that.
have instead of a whisper?
So,
Are
I'm
you
going
asking
to
what my
answer the
favourite
first
one is?
question first. I feel like
Yeah,
just,
go for it.
I feel like just one chocolate bar, but mainly because I don't want to make myself feel sick.
All right, okay. And then my other bird question that Aaron refused to answer.
So what were
I
the
did
options for the
answer.
birds?
Sorry?
This guy said Aaron
Was
refused
it if
to
I could
answer.
be any bird, or did you have specific birds?
No, if you had to be a bird,
Yeah.
which would you rather be an emu, a penguin, or a canary?
Okay, this is some. I'm glad my sister doesn't watch Minecraft because she probably won't be happy about me sharing this on the internet. My sister is scared of emus, so probably an emu.
How many emus has your sister come across to decide that she's scared of them?
You know, there's some zoos where they have bits where you can like walk alongside the animals inside of their enclosure. And when my sister
Yeah.
was very little, she must have been like 3 or 4 years old. She was in one of these, and there was an emu. And I don't know if she was just terrified of emu, if the emu had it out for her, and that's why she's terrified of emus ever since.
Right.
But yeah, so out of those 3, I would go for an emu for that very specific reason of being able to jump scare my sister.
Nice. Okay. So we've got sister abuse and flight. Nice. Nice.
Sorry, so what's your answer? Because you clearly asked this having an answer yourself.
Me? I didn't have an answer. I just like playing devil's advocate for what people say.
Is it? And you picked very like specific birds.
Well, it's just they're all very different. As in, one's swimming, one's running, and one's flying. So that would make the question more interesting, rather than just what bird would you be. Do you know what happened this morning? I had a flood in my bathroom this morning.
Right. Okay. I was worried where that might have went.
Yeah.
I was better tell us about this morning's poo.
Wow. What do you think caused the flood, man?
Oh man. Goodness.
So obviously,
Just to remind you, you've said that on the internet, and that's out there forever now.
Oh man, yeah. Anyway, so we had the flood, right? Well. It's more than just that. It didn't flush properly, and then I was like, oh rats. So I then got a bucket and filled it up with the shower because like the toilet bowl had run out of water. So I then started pouring the bucket into, and in the process of trying to fill up the bucket using the shower, I managed to flood the bathroom while I was trying to fill up this bucket to
Welcome
pour
to
down the
Respawn,
toilet.
everyone.
So yeah,
The conversations that apparently we have here.
Josh started it.
Yeah, Josh, that's all your fault, bro. Not gonna lie. We'll be having words. Well done, Josh.
So you making an XP farm out of armadillos?
Yeah.
Okay, because I was gonna say that is not how you get the the shell things off them.
No. I knew that.
No, he's actually just doing it for fun because he enjoys it.
He enjoys torturing armadillos.
Whoa.
You heard it here first, guys.
Whoa. Don't need this slander. Slander.
You should have thought about that before you started slandering me about stealing. Okay.
Well, I wouldn't need to slander you if you hadn't stolen from me.
Sorry, bro. Keep lying to yourself.
In fairness, the Bible doesn't talk about torturing armadillos, but it definitely does talk about stealing.
Right.
Ah.
Okay. Alright. The Bible doesn't also talk about tax fraud, but I assume we all agree that tax fraud is okay.
It actually does. It says let Caesars be Caesars. So
Okay,
it is
well,
agreeing with the idea
Okay,
of taxing.
whatever, bro.
Ah.
That's tax evasion, bro. That's different. Well, whatever, bro.
Tax fraud and tax evasion are basically the same thing.
Okay,
Jesus
yeah,
says
yeah.
to pay your taxes. That's what he says.
Yes, he does. He does. I never said.
So
Okay. Whatever, bro. Whatever. I'm gonna go back to the nether. I'm gonna quickly run to the bathroom though. So I shall be back quickly. 5 seconds.
1, 2, 3, 4.
quick, Lauren, quick.
5.
Go. Come on, go. We need to go move the jukebox underneath his base.
What?
Oh, me and Jared moved the jukebox under his base earlier. While he was last time he was on the toilet. So
Okay. I am
While he's
dishing
away.
mine to run over.
okay. I'm also running over. We need to go and put it under the watchtower, I think. See, this is really great because no one in chat grassed us up earlier.
Nice.
It was really good. I think chat are totally for us being absolute menaces.
Okay. Does anyone know how you
Yeah.
get concrete powder? How do you make that?
Yeah, sand, gravel, and
Die.
reds. Oh, is it just dye? No, because surely you can get. No, you can't. Yeah, it's dye.
What's the easiest way to get cyan dye, would you say?
Cactus
Lapis.
farm and lapis.
Does lapis mix cyan dye?
No,
Oh,
lapis.
cyan's with cactus, isn't it? Oh, that's such an annoying
cyan-
color to get.
Cyan is Cyan is
Yeah, it's green and blue, isn't it? No.
green and blue. Yeah. Sorry, yes.
I hate like green dye. I feel like they've made it so hard to get. 'Cause
I'm
sometimes
sure there's another way of getting dye. Another
yeah,
flower.
sea pickles, I think, as well,
Yes, sea pickles. You're correct.
which are also pretty
To be
hard
honest,
to get.
but then again, there is a coral reef near where my on the Nether Highway, the Nether Portal.
The one thing that is slightly different about this build than what I've got in my crave is that I know lighthouses often have like a little stripe through them, but don't know really if that's what I'm wanting to do or not.
This area is coming along quite nicely.
Yeah,
It feels like so much has changed from when I was on last week.
yeah, for sure. I'm trying to. I mean, I've got it all. Like, I've got loads of stuff made on like Create that I was like trialing.
Yeah.
So now it's just about getting that all sorted. Looking better. Did I start smelting already? No.
I just looked inside your lighthouse.
Yes. No, there's not going to be anything inside either of these buildings yet. This is purely external. They will have purpose. But right now they don't.
Right now they're just for show.
Yes, precisely.